everybody, Nate Lee here, and it's good to be back. I haven't done a fiddle video in several weeks. I think it's been because I've been really busy with the Fiddle Licks That Changed Everything live online workshop. Thanks to everybody who was there. It was a lot of fun, and we'll be doing some more workshops. If you wanted to go to the Fiddle Licks That Changed Everything workshop and you didn't get to go, don't worry, you can still access all of the materials through the link below. It's all in Kajabi, which is an amazing learning platform. And you can access all the videos, the PDFs, audio recordings, everything there. So check out the link below. So I want to cover a topic that is frequently on my mind because I see students do this all the time. My main gig is teaching private lessons live online, and I teach workshops all over the US and sometimes Canada. And I see this everywhere I go. It's a common mistake, and if you're making this mistake, don't worry, you are not alone. Tons of people make this mistake. So what is this mistake? I see it at all levels, by the way. So here's the mistake. It is thinking that you can play live and have your tuner tell you if you're in tune in real time. So I see this a lot. Somebody's playing along, they're going to play. And here's what I see. Laser focus on that tuner. This is when I know it's happening. It often comes with some out-of-tune notes. Like that. Often comes with that type of thing based on the feedback that the tuner is giving. So here's the deal. Most people, when they start out, if they have electronic tuners, they don't know that the electronic tuner is very limited in its usefulness. So they assume that the tuner is always giving you accurate readings all the time, even when you're playing a song. But the thing is, these tuners, they don't think that fast. Now, this is not about this specific tuner. I really like this tuner. It's a Planet Waves D'Addario. I don't think they call it Planet Waves anymore. I think they've turned it all into D'Addario brand, but it's a great tuner. What I'm talking about is not this tuner's fault. It's every one of your clip-on tuners' fault. That tuner is not able to give you very accurate readings in real time. And really, for all these clip-on tuners, they're only very close. You know, compared to a strobe tuner, you're not going to get the same thing. So what you can expect from one of these tuners is that it will help you tune your instrument. That's the right time to use it. And if you're just starting out, use the tuners for all of your strings. Use the tuner for all of your strings. Don't try to tune anything by ear when you first start out. Wait until you can tell the difference between the different notes. And then determine if you're going to tune all the strings with the tuner or if you're going to tune some of them by ear or even use a tuning fork or something like that. There's options out there, but for now, if you're starting out, even intermediate player, just tune with the tuner. What you can't do with the tuner, what it is not helpful for, is giving you information in real time. So I've actually never tried to do this. We'll see if you can even see. You can't see, so I'm just going to have to describe. This is fun, though. All right, you can't see, so I'll just have to describe it. So when you play along, that tuner's just flashing all kinds of different stuff. And a lot of tuners will flash in red when you're out of tune, and that's when people freak out and they're like, oh no, I'm totally out of tune. What am I supposed to do? I better move my fingers. And so they do. They start moving their fingers based on what they're seeing here. There's a bunch of red, and they're trying to fix it. The problem is that red may not be accurate because the tuner needs time to think. When you play a note, the tuner's got to think about it for a second before it can tell you what it thinks about it. Well, if you change notes in a split second from one to another, even if you're playing some longer notes, the tuner does not have time to give you accurate information. So that means if you're practicing and looking at your tuner to see if you're in tune or not, you are most likely getting reverse practice. At best, you're just not getting better from it at all, but most likely it's actually making you worse because it's not giving you accurate information. And when you're playing a song up to speed or even playing a song kind of slow, at that tempo, that's not enough time to think and change anything anyway. Your pitch practice needs to be taking place much, much more slowly. And pitch practice really is something that you should spend quite a lot of time on working on single notes and using drones. So I may do a video about that sometime in the near future. If you want to learn about my process for learning to play in tune better, how you can learn to play in tune better using this process, let me know down in the comments, and I'll put it on the list if you all are interested in that. So as you're playing along, the tuner cannot give you accurate readings, and that makes it useless in this scenario. And again, it's not just this brand, it's all of them. They just can't think fast enough to help you, and you can't think fast enough to play a song up to speed and process what you're seeing on the screen and then take action. That's just not going to happen. So even if the tuner was better, it's still not going to help you that much. So what do? Instead, you practice your pitch in a more static way. Turn on a drone. Practice playing the notes in tune. Play along with Strum Machine. If you haven't tried Strum Machine yet, go to strummachine.com/Nate. You can get 30 days free. So play along with Strum Machine. Play along with backing tracks. Play along with albums. Anything but staring at that tuner, and you're going to be really happy. So that's what I have to say about that. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and click that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It's a really great free way for you to spend very little time supporting the channel and supporting free content like this all over YouTube. Make sure to smash those other people's like buttons as well. There's a lot of good channels out there. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure to follow this page, like, and share. And if you need help playing your instrument, fiddle or mandolin, come see me for a live online private lesson and I'll help you out. All right, everybody. See you in the next video.